Alrighty, now I definitely want to try out the infinite degree again, but I think I need the race mod if I can find it. It pretty much makes us, yeah, this one right here, right? Adds a race button every game mode. You can send the rounds. Yeah, this is the one I kind of want here. That way I can like really zoom through these because like it literally took hours for me to test out the actual boat Paragon. So with that one installed, let me refresh my game real quick. Alrighty, here we are. And for this one, I definitely want to go to intermediate and balance. I feel like balance is going to be a great one for the dart just because of the way the projectiles work, right? It's got the walls on all the four corners, so it should be able to just bounce around just easy all through here. And that'll be like a lot of popping power. And I see the mod is kind of overlapping the powers button, which is a little weird here. We'll go ahead and drop my dart, smack in the center here. And I can actually cross path this for a little bit of victory here. Should I just rush a couple rounds here? They'll be able to handle it, or do you think it'll lose? I've said a few, right? DPS is rising astronomically, and okay, you know what? This is probably not a good. I think I lost here. I genuinely think this is a loss. I don't know. Yeah, I sent way too many here, so let me actually restart this. So I think I kind of play these first rounds kind of normally here, right? Or maybe instead of going the bottom path, I go for triple shot first, right? Triple shot should probably be what I'm looking for here. Triple shot, we go into sharp shots as well. Then another round like that. As soon as I click that, this thing just goes crazy, man. I think that might be a little bit much though. So I guess for now, we can just kind of play it normally as is. Maybe I can do like F3 here, speed it up a little bit more that way. Go down here, get this crossbow path as well. I can go F4, go even a little faster here. And I wanted to get some farming done, but before I get the farming done, I would like to get this lead piping power here because it's just a really good one at the start. Extra income as I get myself a farm. Probably put the farms over here on this side here. This should also be able to handle them all, right? Yeah, it does. But we can get sharpshooter just for a little bit extra damage there. While I go for another one here and one more here. It's kind of like I'm speedrunning this, right? But at the same time, we're really here just to see the Paragon. So we're kind of just trying to rush our way through the Paragon. Crossbow master there, that should help out a lot. I think we only need one of these. I said centrals, right? But I guess they are both central, right? Yeah, central market and banana central. An official banana central. And we can go ahead and get monkey wall with it. This one we can do the same. Go ahead and get banana central here with an additional monkey wall and the same right here. But this guy on his own is handling this, right? But I still need another one. Oh, I forgot he's a little bit laggy as it, right? With his cross path. Still need another one here just because it's kind of how the Paragons work, right? Got that guy doing that one and get this one the middle path here. And then I can go ahead and go this 420 here. So pretty easy. Get it at around 89 here. Degree 7, let us change this to a degree 0 here. I always like to see how far they get like on their own here. And I actually don't think I've tested him here before, have I? Maybe I have like almost a year ago on this one, right? Do F1 just so we can see it look cool for a little bit. As for how far this guy gets, I think he only gets to around what, like 140? So not really too far. And then I feel like once you actually put some more levels into him, he gets to maybe like 180, 170, 180. Like I don't really feel him getting too far with the lower levels of the Paragon. But definitely once we get him up there, he should definitely start skyrocketing. Especially with all the projectiles bouncing around here. You know what would be really cool, dude? It'd be cool if there was like some sort of like tower that acted like a wall, right? You could kind of like stack them right here, stack them right here, and like close off these parts. So it would constantly be bouncing around and really wouldn't exit until like here or here. That'd be really cool. I guess I can get rid of Ben at this point, really don't need him. He's starting level 18. Around 100, yeah, look at this bad damage, dude. That is, I mean, it's good, but for him being a Paragon, that's kind of bad at that point, right? No pun intended. Keep it moving here. So I think at this point, I can fast forward it, but I can also hit the race one here, right? Should be able to get a little bit far. Oh, it says race 8. Can't keep clicking it. Button working or not? Oh, is it doing a timer? Oh my god, I have the wrong mod on. Oh, wait, hold on. I got the wrong mod on. So I wanted to get the race mod, right? Not this one, though. I wanted the one where you could add the... Oh, you do shift space. With a new game, make sure you don't send the first round using space to round count. Shift space is the hotkey by default. Okay, so I need to shift space here. Hitting shift and it's just moving. Working, I can't really tell. I think I thought I messed up, but I think it's all right. I don't know if I really want to use it here yet. I think since he is just a degree 0, I'll kind of just let him play out as is, right? It's kind of weird because I was expecting to hear some sort of like indicator for that the round is like going, but I guess we just have this. And every time I hit shift, it kind of does like a new race here. The rounds really aren't going up. I'm not sure if I'm using this mod right. Hold on, let me do shift space. Does that make it go up? No, it doesn't. It just sends the next one, but it doesn't make it go up. It's a little bit weird. I think I'm just gonna leave it off for now, dude. It's not really working like the way I wanted it to. But I can go ahead and hit F4 here for even more speed. 25 times speed should be good. I could probably go a little bit faster if I really wanted to. Go F5 here and set this to 50, and I think it should still be fine, right? Yeah, it's going smooth. Well, I say smooth, like, of course it's a little choppy, but like, it's not like crashing the game at this point. But he's definitely gonna lose soon. You can already see them looping around here in the center. And yep, around 135 here. So let me actually retry this. Let's keep it slowed. And I think when it's slowed down, it might be able to Ah, that's so GG's, yeah. They're just a little too fast here, so again, yeah, this guy doesn't get that far here. Going back into it, I guess we can set him now to just degree 100 right away, right? I could do degree 10, but I mean, we kind of know the difference between 1 and 10 is not going to be that much, so let's go straight to the degree 100 here. With him being that way, he looks all a little spiky there. Go ahead and play it once more. And does he? Oh, that looks a little bit rough, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, this is still looking a little bit rough, even though he's degree 100. I do not know. This might not be the map for him. But I feel like he's got the best bet here because they are ricocheting everywhere. He got that bad down pretty fast. I guess we'll kind of just have to see as we go along, right? Ooh, I'm seeing him loop around the CL. Dude, I was already seeing him loop around the center a lot here. Even if I go slow it down, it's probably going to be the same thing, right? Pick it up a little bit. Yeah, slow it down again. So we handle the regular DDTs. DDTs looped like once already. This thing is even tankier now, man. Scaling, dude. It's so crazy how like the Bloons scale like faster than the Paragon scale. But also, I think this guy got weaker, didn't he? This is a Paragon degree 100, and it's only getting to around 157, which is not high at all. Bloons are already trying to leave there. And the fortified DTs, yeah, we handled those ones. I think we actually beat this go around. I think we lost those fortifieds last time, right? Dude, this guy is like, I'm actually genuinely surprised. This is not that strong. Like the degree 0 boat Paragon got to around 189 as a degree 0. And this guy seems like he's not even gonna get close to there. Go ahead and speed it up here. Oh, I'm so worried when I speed it up. Yeah, I don't even know, man. It's as slow as it can go when it's sped up, but still, it looks a little rough. I mean, I know we only cost like a fraction of the price of the bow one, right? But at the same time, he's still a Paragon. I feel like at this point, like when you have degree 100, all the Paragons should at least be able to make it to like 200 at degree 100, right? The bow made it to 225. I'm not sure. The ninja probably will as well, but it seems like the dart and the boomerang might be struggling behind here a little bit. Go ahead and play this back one more time here, but I think the outcome is going to be the same. Yeah, we just don't have any kind of damage here. Alrighty, but that means we need to go higher. Let's add an extra 0 to this bad boy. Add to degree 1000 here. So now we should have the damage, right? And this should actually start scaling exponentially. I'm actually curious, how fast? Okay, yeah, now it pops before they even get to the insides here, so we definitely got a long ways to go with this guy. I'm kind of disappointed that this race button doesn't work the way I intended, man. I felt like I could have really skipped these rounds here, but it might be a different mod that I'm thinking of, or maybe like a similar mod, but just by a different creator. One of the cool things about them shooting faster, though, is like you can sort of see some sacred geometry going on. Whenever he's shooting at one spot, you see like the reflections, like when it bounces, it's making like lines and shapes. I mean, for me, it's all a blur just because like my FPS is, what is it, like unlimited or something like that. But at 60 FPS, you can pretty much see the lines like straightforward. So it's like the one time I feel like it looks cooler when the frame rate is like toned down. Because when it's all the way maxed up, like it's all just a blur to me. Like this entire inside is just blurry. We should go ahead and speed this up here. Let's go F4 here. Actually, I could probably go F5, right? Can I get away with 100 times speed here? Or is that just gonna break everything? It is now moving. Yeah, he's got plenty of damage for it, so we should be all right. Round 219 here. Yeah, I was looking at it as I was writing some scripts, and I definitely saw them getting around the center here. Go ahead and retry, and let me slow this down to just F1, but play it back here. It might be able to beat it when it's slowed down like this, but at the same time, it might not, because every time, the other time I've done this, it's still lost. But of course, you still got to test it out and see. Yeah, the 45 bat is looping around here quite a bit, huh? Oh, the DT almost left, but I think it does handle it. This is the last one, and it does get handled as we go on to 220. We can see that it's starting to approach its limits here a little bit. I think in a few rounds, a fortified bat will pretty much take it out, right? Hey, round 232, which is actually a lot longer than I actually thought. I originally thought it would die in like 2 to 3 rounds after we, reset it the first time, but I guess this might be the round. Let me go ahead and play it back when it's nice and slowed down here. And of course, when it's slowed down, it just beats the round. I feel like, oh, here's a fortified bat. Okay, this fortified bat might be the nail in the coffin here. Yep, as the DDT just easily slips past her, and it was as slow as it can go. But still, round 233 for degree 1000, isn't that like very low? I know the degree 100 boat got to 225, so this one has a degree 1000, 10 times the Paragon level. It's only getting, what is that, like 10 rounds after a degree 100 boat? Dude, that is actually insane, man. I don't know what to tell you guys other than let us get this guy a higher degree. Let's go for 10,000 at this point. So with this being this way, based on how it's seen it so far, I think, oh dude, look at the sprite. The sprite went back to its like normal degree 1, but I think it's probably only gonna get to maybe like, probably around like 300 something, maybe like 320. Because it seems like this is like behind by the bow. So whatever the bow one got in the previous tier seems to be what this guy sort of gets at here. Go ahead and play it. I mean, it should be able to handle this easier now, right? Oh yeah, these bats get shredded before they even get to the inside here. But I still think due to the ramping of the Bloons, it might still get to around like the 300, maybe like 320, 330. Just kind of 100 rounds after here. But I mean, who knows? It could actually get like a lot more of a buff because not only is it getting damage, but it's also getting more attack speed, and it already fires like super fast. So could be like a lot more than what the bow would be getting. But the only way for us to really know is to go ahead and play it here and find out. And it shoots all the way up to around 430 here. Let me go ahead and retry and play it back nice and slow. It might beat it, but might not. You never know. But I think around 430 might be it. And actually getting up to the 400s is way higher than I thought. What did I say? I said like 330, right? 320, 330. Now I was doing that just because the degree 1000 bow Paragon lost at 313. So I was assuming that this would lose around that same thing just because of the way the numbers have been kind of lining up. But at this point, I now know this guy definitely scales a little bit differently than the bow. Well, of course, I kind of already knew he'd scale differently, but I just didn't know how much that would really impact him until now. Yeah, let's see here. This is getting a little far. Yeah, the DDT still clear the map here. So round 430 is going to be the limit for the degree 10,000. But we are not done though. We can still add a whole another digit to this bad boy here for a degree 100,000 dart tower right here. But just like the boat, I know this guy's gonna get very far, but it's gonna take a long time to get to whatever round it actually ends up losing on. So I am going to pause the recording now and start recording it later on after I record some other videos. So I'll catch you guys in a bit. Alrighty, I'm back for a little bit. Let me set this guy to degree 100,000. And I kind of want to just see how he is like for the first few rounds. And then after this, then I'll probably sleep and let him just kind of play it as is. Now I did what some of you guys recommended, which is actually getting an auto click or to auto click whenever it gets past round 100. And holy, this guy has a lot more damage on him. I mean, well, of course, he's going from degree 10,000 to 100,000. I'd expect nothing less. It actually looks really cool here. Good, now it's like literally a solid beam here, so you guys can really see what I was talking about earlier here. So if you got to round 430 as a degree 10,000, then with degree 100,000, dude, I have no idea. He's at least getting past the 1,000s, right? I'm thinking he'll probably get to, what, like 12, 1,300? Maybe even 14. I know since the bow got like really high up, I know he's gonna get like somewhere near there, but like not quite as high, right? So I'm gonna stick with my gut here and go with 1,200. 1,250. 1,250 is the round that I will go for. But the only way for us to really know is to just play it through here and wait for it to actually get to that round. You know, for you guys, it'll be instantly. For me, I'm gonna have to wait through here, and I'm actually pretty tired, so I'm gonna give myself some sleep while this thing is playing in the background. I'll set my mouse to click once every minute here, and it'll click at my current location. So I'll go ahead and start it, and it should constantly click right here. So I should be safe to go ahead and close up my OBS and let it play out as it goes along. I'll catch you guys in a bit. Oh my gosh, dude, I slept for way too long. Oh, it's supposed to be a nap, ended up being 8 to 10 hours, man. Holy. We're on round 845 with 2 trillion pops here. You know what? This is actually not nearly as high as I thought here. We're going to play it back at slower speed because it is at like, yeah, it was like at 25 to 50 times speed, so. And yeah, I didn't even see the DDT. That happened so fast. Okay, yeah. So round 845 here, man. That's actually kind of low, isn't it? Well, I guess it's high, but it's also low because we compare it to the boat, right? But even then, overall, this is still pretty high. But it seems like based on this one scaling, it seems like the round's kind of like double whenever you multiply by 10, you know what I mean? Like at degree 1,000, it lost at 233. At degree 10,000, it lost at 430. And now at 100,000, it lost at 845. So it seems like it's pretty much double it. So I do think if I am to turn this guy into a Paragon 1 million, he would probably lose around that same mark that the actual boat Paragon lost when he was only degree 10,000. So an extra 0 here for a degree 1 million. Oh, dude, such a high degree right here, man. But I feel like it's still gonna last around where we're thinking, or it could actually surprise us and get like a little bit longer. Could go up to 2K. Since I just woke up, I'll probably need like an hour to get myself situated. So I'm gonna still go ahead and play this and just kind of let it play out, right? Yeah, so we're back to the Baz popping before they even reach the inside here. So I think once again, it's gonna be a while before this guy actually loses, right? I'm gonna go ahead and set it to the 25 times speed here. I might set it at 50 a little bit later down the road and try to speed this up. Now I'm gonna go get myself ready and I will catch you guys when this guy loses. Dude, this defeat happened so fast, man. I just retried last round and like literally look, I'll have it going as slow as possible. I don't even see how we lose. We just end up losing. 1 minute is calm. We popped the first bad. I just got plenty of damage. Literally, the DDTs are just so fast. He's got plenty of damage, but the DDTs are so fast they enter and exit the map in a flash. So I think what I am going to do is turn this over to logs. There is a lot more track length there, so he actually might be able to get farther there than on here.